Hey, you bunch of lazy bums! Esther's prepared a real breakfast, so get your butts down here now! Actually, that's not what I meant, but... So what's up? Well, I have a few things on my mind, and... Nothing. We'll talk at breakfast.
Good food.
So, these are our blueberries? Mm-hmm. I picked them earlier.
Earlier than this?
Jasmine, get your fingers out of the syrup. Crystal, hush up.
What am I supposed to talk about? We can't talk about Maxie or the house
Crystal,
or...
enough. You were saying...
Eat your French toast.
I am.
You were saying... I had a conversation with that woman across the street last night. She's a bit...
Whacked out of her head?
Don't you start.
What did I say?
Anyway, she mentioned something again about this place having once been a firehouse. Is that true?
No idea. Why?
Well, it might be important.
Why's that?
Well, first I have to find out if it actually was or not. Then we can discuss options.
You're saying we might have some?
Might being the operative word.
Okay, that's good, right? So, what's the mystery about?
Nothing. I just don't want to get people's hopes up.
Too late for that, lady.
Can you trust me on this, please? I just need to know where the Hall of Records is.
Oh, it's downtown in the courthouse.
Oh, near Justin's P.O.
Exactly.
Perfect. Where the pawn shop is. What's the name of it? Jackson Pawn.
Tony? Say excuse me.
Excuse me. Good food.
I lost my girl, I lost my dog. I just can't win and I ain't got no friends. I just got fired.
Get a life.
Don't look away, don't look back. Pull it together, tear it apart. Back then I can dream.
Excuse me. I need information on 41 Meadowlark Lane.
You look it up yourself on microfiche.
Yes, right there on the microfiche. Uh-huh. Now, what I need is the name of a local judge. Someone traditional who cares about the history of this community. Mm-hmm. Someone who can give this gentleman, this Mr. White, some real grief. Thank you, John.
Dad, customer.
Did a teenage girl bring in any items in the last few days? About 5'2", crazy color in her hair?
Not that I recall.
Yeah, crazy hair. You remember.
Okay, what about her?
The items she brought in, they were stolen from me.
Get back to your homework. I haven't had a chance to sort through this, but half this stuff is paste. Did you know that?
Yes. I also know that a good paste piece can fetch several $100s. 2 of those upwards of 1,000 or more.
Look, I don't want any trouble or anything. So if you want your stuff back, maybe we can negotiate.
I don't care about the jewelry.
Then what do you care about?
The very same thing you care about. The life of a child. in. I need your help.
I'm busy.
I'm not asking.
Watch it, short stuff.
Last one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jasmine, would you like to see something that no one else has seen? Come in here. It's only silver plate, and of course it's inferior linen and mismatched china, but it is pretty, don't you think? Now, you come here and pick out a teacup, and whichever one you pick out, it'll be your special cup. So, which one? This one? Why, that's a lovely choice. See, you're an expert already. Do you see how, when you hold it up to the light, you can almost see through it? It's called porcelain, and it's a very, very fine china that has to be handled very carefully by a very delicate hand. There you go. Do you want to know another secret? I have a plan to save the house. Hi.
What are you looking at?
You?
Is there something you want to say? Because you're gonna say it anyway. So head on.
Do you know how old this is? It's over 100 years old. My grandmother gave it to me when I was your age. She was very ill at the time, and I remember going in to visit her. The place smelled like death. And I was so sorry because I didn't want to lose her. She smiled up at me, and she twisted a lock of my hair in her finger, and she clipped it back with this. I looked in the mirror, and suddenly, it was as if I could see myself through her eyes, through the eyes of someone who loved me so much that her very last thought was for me. And for the first time in my life, I felt beautiful. I don't suppose you would ever wear something quite this dated in your hair. But with your wonderful fashion sense, I imagine you'll find some use for it.